It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. On the visiting sideline, head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. His guys making a statement last week, completely dismantling the opposition in that blowout win. On the opposite side, that's Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward. Everybody just about set. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Higgins, the man in motion right. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree, not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Another Seahawks first down.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Jump off, caught by his back. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Back to the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time. I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Get like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
Fields this one at the 3. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
And how do you really build on setting a new NFL record last week? I'm not sure you can. What we saw out of him might go down as his single greatest performance in an NFL uniform. What he can do, And we'll try to do here is carry that momentum from last week into this week and go get them another win.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Gets it to the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pull ahead 6-3 in the first.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So Mike McDonald's getting his Seahawk offense out for another drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Looking to his fullback now. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. They send a man in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going now on 1st down. It is cut left side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Looking right, and he finds him. brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Complete out to the right. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. The 13-year pro still doing what he does as he puts this through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up. Another run here from the gun. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Gain 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First down throw, Mahomes. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And he gets him a nice chunk on that return on the final play of our first quarter. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's the Cowboys out in front. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll take over here following that punt to end the first. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Cut out left. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Edgerrin Cooper there to make the stop. Seahawks setting up the dime look here ahead of this third down. They'll throw, third and long. Oh, he put everything he had into that. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Dive play straight ahead. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. That one hits for 30. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
60 Vikings, 60, Mustang 19, Warriors 70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He has room past the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
18 yards, 50. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. He has it at the 5. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. The Seahawks offense running out now. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes finds him on the crossing route. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the Seahawks the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. It's a designed run for Mahomes. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Man downfield, and he finds London. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Drake London with the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Seahawks get it back to a 14-point game.
Seahawks 10.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cowboys and Adonai Mitchell getting set for another look here. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that.
Okay, break.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Set. Cowboy, go.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. First down play, that's him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
All the left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can.
70 Rangers, 50, 19 Lions. Warriors 70.
To throw here on 1st down. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
Seahawks 10. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Seahawks and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First and 10, it's Mahomes. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw intended for Drake London. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets him on the in route. And this one does not go far. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. They'll bring out the punter here. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cowboys and Adonai Mitchell getting set for another look here. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. So 20 yards on that play.
Okay,
That's good for a Dallas first down. One play in Brock in this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down, Cowboys.
Henderson here from the gun. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Dallas.
Buffalo 18. 18, 5 in.
He'll work against the blitz. Taking a chance to the end zone. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Come on. 19 strike. 19. 60 Maverick. 18 Rodney. 18.
They'll throw it. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone.
60 by Cowboy.
Running it after the penalty. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down run, nabs them 5. Now 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal.
They're throwing it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
Seahawks 10. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
So Mike McDonald's getting his Seahawk offense out for another drive. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
I got it. There's the line, 80.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Yellow.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. It is caught left side. He dodged the tackle. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing again. Mahomes. It's his favorite target. That's London again. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Another throw from Mahomes. Finds London on the slant. And he gets this forward to the 19.
9 yards.
Back to the air, Mahomes. That's caught at the 4. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Still sticking with the passing game. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 21-yard.
Butker knocks it through. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
Returnable from near the end zone. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So one-sided, not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Cowboys are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Strike. Crackle 80.
Airing it out to start this drive. Connects on the crosser. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Seahawks and Drake London headed back out onto the field. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. plowing up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He's taken down behind the
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
And 11 at the 34.
Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So now it's going to be third and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Complete beyond the marker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
There's a dive up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They'll empty the backfield. Motion him right. Throwing on first down. Mahomes. Hits his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
To the right side and wheeled in by London. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All set now. 1st and 10.
Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He brings it in. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. He's got it. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
They give it to him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks start the 2nd half with some needed points. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Seahawks will trail by 25.
Seahawks 20.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Cheeks away from one. He'll head out of bounds on the return. The Cowboys and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Throwing from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he He's going to be brought down here at the 42. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the context.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And he's got a decent game before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Their 48-yard line.
Let's go.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
19-18. Seven Pirates.
Sticking to the air here. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys piling onto the scoreboard yet again. One splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tack on 7 more to their lead.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35.
The Seahawks back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Looking to his fullback now. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Throw is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks lower the deficit they face. T. Higgins the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks will trail by 25.
52. Seahawks 27.
Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
68.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. An even 10-yard gain on the play. That'll be good for Dallas. 1st down. New set of downs from the 37.
It's a gain of 10.
1st down, and they go right back to it. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Ready.
A give now from the gun. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's just not the guy defensively you'd ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
5 in. Here we go. Here we go. 6.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one's complete over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. Flushed out of the pocket. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His 6th of the game. That's the first NFL player to catch that many in one contest. Wow. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue adding on to that lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And scoring hasn't been the issue for them, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And this one doesn't go far.
Number 23, a 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
2nd down now. They need 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Hey, 43, 15.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Back to throw Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Seahawks putting up points in a game decided. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will trail by 25. Butker on now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
And the Cowboys first down.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down.
Going back gets the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 46-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Man in motion, out of the slot. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Mahomes. Jump off caught by his back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Right side cut by Higgins. And they'll take him down at the 23-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Desperation time here on 4th. This connects with Higgins. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making the scoreboard look a touch better. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Seahawks make it an 18-point game. Don't look up the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
19 sight, 19 sight.
Second and 10.
Come on.
At the 45-yard
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Cowboys moments away from celebrating their 14th win this season. First down run netted them nothing. Here is second and 10. Back to throw now. Escapes the pocket.
Tremendous play by the defense. I mean, just spectacular to corral him behind the line. It can be tough to track these guys down today when they decide to scramble so many good runners. But it was good pursuit to stay on them the entire way.
Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throw caught at the 6. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
66. Seahawks 41. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Seahawks and T. Higgins back in possession here. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Mahomes on first and 10. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
And 10.
Air it out on third. Caught inbounds downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
A gain of 19
First and 10 now from the 46.
That's good for us Seahawks. First down. First and
Throwing
10.
again, Mahomes.
46-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the line.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Man downfield, and he finds London. And they get this down to the 28. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Got to stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. So now, after the penalty, it's first and 15. Running back motions right. Back to the air, Mahomes. Finds Higgins for another grab. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They are throwing it again. He's going to keep it this time. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Cowboys will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season.
They're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Bronco 80. Let's go.
They're going to pass it here. Buys time, rolling right. That's completed right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. From the red zone now. Gets another one to Mitchell. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job. Enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver.
And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Cowboys keep running away with this. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. Another through the air this game. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize.